Anytime you shoot 39% and win a game, you have to say, okay, we grounded out. I mean, that's a quality win against a very, very good Western Conference team. And look, as you mentioned, Rob, where's this team without Dorian Finney-Smith and without Gabe Vincent? We've been kind of harping on the Laker bench. They were tied for 28th in scoring coming into tonight. Those two absolutely won the game for the Lakers. No way the Lakers win without even one of those guys, much less both those guys. And a little comfort now, Geet, for that fourth place. They can breathe a little bit. They're up 2 games, so 7 to go.
Yeah, that's nice. Let's go back downtown. Dorian Finney-Smith is with Mike Trudell.
All right, Dodo, I want to start in a place I don't know if I've ever done a walk-off, which is an inbounds pass. All right, something that was key, though, in this one. You had to get it in. They called timeout to get to that spot. What are you going through? What are you looking for before eventually you throw it to LeBron?
First, I'm just going down my reads, look at Gabe, look at Luka, and then Bron is the outlet. I know he's posting up at the free throw line. Tom is athletic, so I was a little scared, but, Bron did a good job of sealing them off.
All right, so then on the other end of the court, LeBron makes a big block, and then you eventually get a big defensive rebound. So you guys did a lot of those, I don't want to call them little things, but made a lot of key plays like that to secure a victory.
Man, it's a great team win, man. Coach told us me and Gabe was going to have a bunch of looks because they packed the paint, and, them guys did a good job of finding us.
Well, you're right. You did get a lot of looks, but you guys knocked them down. 12 combined threes off the bench. How much confidence does that give you as you complement the players that are creating those advantages?
It feels good, man. We just got to keep it going. Down the stretch, we know all these games are important. So I'm just trying to do my job, and that's shoot the ball with confidence and live with the result.
All right, so plus-minus leader again on your team. I always keep track for you. Not that you're caring about that. You just want to get the victories. How comfortable and how happy are you to be here in the purple and gold?
I'm just happy we're getting the win, man. We're playing some meaningful basketball. Just try to come in and give my energy, and I'm happy we got the win.
All right, thanks, Soto.
Appreciate you.
That was Dorian Finney-Smith.
Yeah, both of these guys, did a good job. And, you look at Dorian Finney-Smith also had 6 rebounds. 6 rebounds, 1 offensive. Gabe had 2 offensive rebounds. So those are 2 extra possessions. Not only did they score, but they did all the other things that they usually do on both ends, defensively, getting extra possessions. And the Lakers are going to need that, a steady bench. I've seen the progression with both Smith and especially Gabe.
I think we didn't really get to see a true Gabe last season because of the injuries.
No doubt.
And I think now with the addition of Luka and the way AR is playing, he's like, you know what? I ain't got to handle the ball. I can just play defense, run to a spot, shoot spot-up jumpers.
When you're the Lakers and you're so far over the salary cap every single year, you have to spend your free agent money wisely. So when they signed Gabe to a 3-year, almost $40 million deal a couple summers ago, you're like, okay, this is a good deal, pretty good value. He didn't produce last year, and I think it hurt them a little bit. You know who was really upset about it? Gabe Vincent, because he wanted to show that, hey, I'm coming back to California, whereas you alluded to, Geet, a UC Santa Barbara guy, he wanted to put on a good show. His knee wouldn't let him. And fast forward to this year, he got off to a slow start, James. Not a great October, November for him. He's had a really good last few months. Really impressed by his game, and hey, good contract. The contract looks much, much better now.
Yeah, real happy for Gabe and for Doe. I do want to mention a big part of this game with Jackson Hayes only playing 14 minutes and them having to go small ball and LeBron at that 5. LeBron guarding Şengün did a really nice job. His rebounding, LeBron had 8 rebounds, 2 blocks, 2 steals. Pretty important part of this game, Rob.
Yeah, we said that earlier. We were talking before the game. It was like, who can guard him? I said, put LeBron on.
LeBron's going to be the best guy.
He's going to be the best guy because he can match strength. And sometimes I think we forget LeBron like 6'9", 6'10", 6'10", depending on what shoes he's wearing. And so he can contend with Şengün. And Şengün is one of those guys, he's not above the rim type guy. Everything he does is below the rim. He might dunk every now and then, but he's an extremely good passer. He's a pivot guy. He's very fundamentally sound like a lot of European players. But tonight, LeBron held him in check.
It's almost like asking your 95-year-old grandfather to come and fight for you after school. You know what I mean? You got the oldest guy on the team. You're going to ask him, of all people, to be the stopper of a center that's got that kind of strength and footwork. LeBron has the mass, and that's what they needed. I don't think, he could have bumped Hayes around or anybody else, but LeBron has that mass at 6'9", 270, whatever. You cannot bump him off his spot. So Şengün needs that bump. He needs to bump you away in order for him to get his little moves. But LeBron was not giving up any ground. So he had that to deal with, as well as on the other end of, hitting big shots and making sure. But defensively, at 40, it's just crazy that he's still doing what he does on both ends.
2 clutch free throws also.
Warriors were busy last night, Keep. Scored 148 points in San Antonio. The Spurs, obviously a dead team. But I'm eager to see the Jimmy Butler experiment come here to Los Angeles, see what that looks like. They're doing better with him, obviously. Lost a few weird games last week, but 148, that's a pretty big accomplishment no matter how you look at it.
Had a lot of epic games lately with LeBron and Steph, the Lakers and Warriors, but now a little different look for both teams. Should be interesting. The Warriors
Steph's back.
He's back.
Steph's back. Moody knocking down threes.
Yeah, they've.
There's another one you got to watch out for on the team. Obviously, Butler gets to the line a lot. He's not a big-time three-point shooter. Gets to the free throw line, so that's helped him a lot.
By the way, Warriors are fighting as well. Like, they move into the 5th spot. So now they're no longer, because Memphis is sliding back a little bit, Rob.
Yeah, Memphis is.
Clippers and T-Wolves are charging.
Yeah, Memphis is one of those teams you don't know what you're going to get. It's like a box of chocolates.
Yeah, they got a new coach.
Fire your coach right before the playoffs, man.
It's just a weird situation over there.
Yeah, they're in a strange spot.
Something's going on there. That's weird.
The what?
That's just a weird thing to have happen.
Yeah, it was strange.
Yeah.
Strange.
I mean, the Lakers were fine with it. They were happy.
Yeah, you lost control of the locker room allegedly this late in the season.
Yeah.
The winningest coach
weeks
in
left.
Memphis.
Yes.